So basically, so once a system which is built, so how the system is which is built is used and maintained depends on the size of the organization. Sometimes, and then the way the organization is operating. So sometimes some organizations will have a very big structure and it requires a lot of people to be hands-on to support with the development and also support with operations. So when we say support with the development, so there are a group of people who are doing the development, and there will be another set of people who go around to install those softwares or deploy those softwares for the end users. It's not normally a one-person role. So depending on the place you find yourself, you may end up being in a big organization, and that requires different ways of doing it or handling it. Now, so basically, like I mentioned earlier, we depending on the kind of organization you're working on or you're working in, that organization would have different teams, but ideally there will be at least two teams, the development team and the operations team. So we'll get to see extensively what the development team does and also what the operation team does. But for the development team, their job is just think about them as the programmers, the developers, they do the actual coding. But for the operations team, they think about monitoring, traffic engineering. So basically, they're looking at how traffic flows within the network. They're looking at the monitoring some of the metrics, and if there's any bugs and any features, they report those bugs and features to the developers in the future. And so these two teams are two separate teams. But if you look at what the wheel is doing here, they have to find a synergy and work together. Otherwise, there will be a lot of issues. And that is going to be, whether we like it or not, there's going to be a lot of issues anyway.